Good morning and welcome to day 8 of my epic coast to coast adventure. Zebby is here. He's just had, you've not quite finished it all. He's ready to go out and have a look. Did you even see him? Yeah, there's Zebby. So he's ready to go out and have a look for sheep. We've got a lot of condensation all over the inside of the fly, what do you call that? The rain sheet. Is that what you call it? So it'd be really nice if I could wait for that to dry before I pack it away, because otherwise it's gonna get all the inside of the tent wet again. And there's 9 standards. It's a little, well, it was a little bit misty when I first opened the tent door. Sun's over there. I think it's going to be a nice day, so I'll film a bit more when we've packed down. Oh, time wise it's 6:30. Zeb can see the sheep, so excuse me, what are you doing? You go out there, you're not coming back in again because you'll be wet, so just stay there for a little bit longer. So we'll probably be setting off about 7:30 by the time that I've packed everything away and dried everything a little bit. Just one other thing I wanted to say is, so last night's sleep wasn't ideal because the way I wanted to pitch the tent isn't actually how I pitched it. When I came to get it out of the packet and start taking it out, because the wind was taking it, I had to put 2 of the corners down first, which meant the wind was like, my sleeping mat is now this way, but I wanted it to be across this way, and I think I'm in a bit of a slope now, so I had Zebby leaning into me and my mat sloping that way, which if I had managed to do it the other way I would have been perfectly fine, but no, it was the wind. So today, Zeb, that is really not very helpful. Hey, just stop a minute, that's not very helpful. So today I think we've got another field of cows to go through, which I'm obviously really not looking forward to. You're stopping the airflow, so I'm really, thanks Zebby, it's not all about you, so I'm not looking forward to that at all. Anyway, cracking on, getting everything away. Zeb still wants to go outside. The tent is slowly drying. Do you mind, Zeb? That's where my tent was. Ooh, it's a bit chilly today. Well, you can't even see the 9 standards anymore. The mist has come in and it's really cold up here. Lady's just walked past me. I saw her yesterday. She's heading to Reeth today, so she's yeah, don't know what time she'll have set off. As expected, 7:30, so that's what time we are setting off now. Day 8, 7:30. Keld today, and then we're resupplying just before Reeth, I think. That's sort of the plan. It's about 15 miles, so we'll catch you up the road a little bit, the path a little bit, hopefully when we've got a bit of a view. So Zebby's ready to go, he's got his pack on, so just got to get mine on. Can't even see any, can't see them at all. I've run out of drinking water, so I already marked on my map, which then goes to my watch, where I thought there was water down my route. So I have found the stream, which is way down there, Potentially if I walked further down it might be easy, but if I put my feet either side I should be able to get that. Right, so what I'm using is the Sawyer Squeeze. I do believe that there is a Sawyer Mini now, or there might have been when I bought this but I didn't realise. So I have shown you this in a previous video, but what it comes with is this, which is absolutely rubbish because it only has a little tiny lid, a little tiny top. This doesn't like inflate, so you can't get any water in. So what I bought is the Sinoc bag, which has a really big opening at the top, which is obviously much better. It's so far down. Can't bend that knee. Ooh, tasty. It's an interesting colour. There we go. Almost looks like tea. So I've now got some water. I've got this one here, and I've got about 2 more lots of that in my water bladder. The water is a funny colour and it's probably going to taste slightly weird. This one here has got a electrolytes tablet in it, so I shouldn't be able to taste the weird peaty water. It was filtered, so it shouldn't have any bad bugs in it or anything like that. It's just still coloured, that's all. You could probably bottle that and charge a fortune for it. Oh look, see, I knew that if I just walked further down it would be so much easier to collect water. Look at that! Oh, never mind. Right, we got to cross this, Zebby. It still would have been a funny colour, no matter what. Do you want to see me fall in? Shall I carry on? What is that banging? Oh, I think it might be the quarry. Okay. So you can see that the water's still a funny colour, so well done, Zebby. Well done. Yay, managed it. Oh, right, okay. Let's get going to Keld. I've got on my map, actually, I've added cream tea as a little way marker, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but now I've seen cream teas, I'm like, oh, that would be really nice. A cup of tea with like a scone and cream and jam. Look, again, an easier place to collect water, but I like to make things difficult, don't I? You know, nearly falling in. You know I can't resist a little house. So, Zeb's already walked in a door, so I know you can get in. But it's probably only the one room. Oh, the door is open. Ooh, spooky. bit smelly. Clearly the sheep have been using it. Imagine this as a house. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah. Oh, get out there before me. Whew. Look, it's got, it would have been like a hay, would have been, I'm guessing it would have been for sheep and livestock, because that's like a hayloft window really, isn't it? And there's no real sign of, unless that would have been like a stove. Oh, that looks like it could have been a big window actually. Maybe it was a house. Yeah, maybe it was a house. I'd have it as a house. Of course I would. Anyway. Yeah, look, that looks like a window, doesn't it? And that looks like a window. I think it was a house. Look at their view. That's an amazing view, isn't it? It's a bit smelly in there, Zeb, isn't it? All the sheep have been using it for their house now. There you go. Little house. Little house on the hill. Do you know what? That's quite irritating. Every time I try and say something, you shake. Little house on the hill. Right, we're going that way. Oh, look, there looks like there's another one. Right, I'd filmed this. I've just come over this bridge. Look how beautiful this is. That's that side. What's this side? See, look, all the water is just a funny colour. And that's what I'm drinking. So I just had a cheeseburger. Zebby had 2 sausages from the Keld Green Cafe. And it's run by a lovely couple who decided to, it's just basically their house, and they've decided to do this as part of their retirement. But whereas when I tried to get sausage and chips in a pub previously and they told me they couldn't do it, this lady, I tried to, I was going to order a bacon bap, and she said, is this, a sausage bap, and she said, is the sausage for the dog? And I said, yes. And she said, well, do you need the bap? And I said, no, not really. And she goes, okay, well, I'll just do the sausage then. How many would you like? 1 or 2? I said, 2 please. So yeah, she was really, really nice, and they cooked it obviously, and then they waited for it to cool before they gave me it, so it didn't burn him, which I thought was really nice. And they chopped it up, and then I practically had to feed Zebby because he thought it was some kind of poisonous sausage. Because you're silly, Zebby. Look at that beautiful waterfall as well. It's bittersweet really coming into Keld, because I knew that once I got to Keld I could potentially go to this cafe, but then after I left Keld, oh god, I've got hills to climb again. Not funny. Anyway, I'm being resupplied just before Reeth, so I have to get there. Oh my goodness, it's just slowly, you know. Tortoise, not the hare, right? It's a good job really, because I'm not doing anything fast. I feel a bit like a tortoise with this on my back. I've just passed a signpost that tells me the coast to coast path is that way for the high level route. And this way is the coast to coast for the low level route. Now, my watch and all the maps on my phone, all the routes should I say, not all the maps, all the routes on my phone all take me up the high route. So I am now navigating. I'm pretty sure there'll be, number one, I'm pretty sure it's just a straight trail. And number two, when I do get to a junction, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a signpost And if there isn't, and there's a junction, I'll be checking the maps on my phone. And if for any reason my phone decides to die, I've got the map in my pocket. So, but I'm not being a hero anymore, guys. I think I'm doing enough with the 192/200 miles from one side to the other. So, plus I did just ask 2 men which one they think, and the old gentleman did say the high route is quite taxing, and from the graphs on my watch and my phone, it did look quite taxing, which is what I was worried about leaving Keld. So now I think I might be laughing. I might be ahead of schedule again. You never know. Might be my lucky day. Well, this is rather pretty walk down the side of the river. Here's the river. And I'm still heading towards Riverside, but I'm trying to figure out as well where I can stay the night, because obviously now I'm gonna pop out in a different place to where I'd plotted, because I'd plotted the high route. So just as I'm walking, I'm trying to check my map and work out where I'm gonna come out and where might be a suitable place to camp, because after Riverside I'll be in Reeth, and Reeth is Reeth's built up, so I can't really rock up in someone's back garden, can I? So it might be a little bit trickier. But I just thought I'd show you where I was at the moment. Down here. We're not far off Gunnerford now. Probably about half a mile. Probably about 15 minutes or so, but just wanted to show you this other little. Again, it almost looks like 2 little houses, but just because of the porch bit, but there's no windows upstairs, is there? So surely it's not. Also, these are what Zeb and I are having to try and squeeze through. This one's actually not too bad. Some of them have like gates on, like the one further up there. That is the noise of my rucksack scraping on the wall. Maybe it was houses. Oh yeah, look, there's a window at the top. Maybe it was a house and not a barn type thing. Right, I'll show you this next gate, see what we have to do. This gate doesn't look too bad actually. They're normally like this, but then really narrow, so his packs don't fit through. So thankfully on this occasion they do, but do I fit do I fit through? Just about, yes. Whew. So yeah, then the spring on the gate is really strong, so it like whacks back at you. I am not complaining at the farmer for doing this at all, because they have to keep their livestock in. I get that. And who would expect a dog to have a pack on? Yeah, you probably would expect people with big packs on the coast to coast, but not really dogs. So, and they are quite, the walls are quite low, so you can sort of shift your pack over the top. I'm guessing Gunnerford's just over there, and then I have to try and navigate to Reeth. But it does mean that I don't have to go over the top, I think, so that's quite good. So the other problem is, if I put my poles down, I actually have to remember to pick them up. Right, he's not going to fit through that one. Right, back, get back, get back. Right, so all we have to do is I have to go first. Don't know if you can see that. Probably not. I have to come on. Whoa! Wait! 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 So far I've walked 14.5 miles. We're now walking down something called the Swales Trail with a little bit of insider local knowledge to tell me that this is the lower level route than probably the low level route that the coast to coast signs will send me. So I'm doing this one, plus the other one also, according to the local, might have cows in it. So I've decided to avoid that. I don't know where everybody else has got to today, because I haven't seen, apart from that one lady at 7 o'clock this morning as I was packing my tent away, I haven't seen any other coast to coasters, so don't know where they've all gone. Maybe they went the high route. Don't know. Anyway, this is what I'm walking along. It's quite nice. I think it's for bicycles. Obviously not just for bicycles, but that's why it's flat and it's quite a nice track. So I've got a resupply box in Reeth, which is where I'm heading, and I think I'm going to be there in about an hour or so, stopping to navigate on the way and try not to get eaten by flies. This route is also nice because Zeb can be off the lead, so just got to keep my eye out for bikes and people and dogs and horses. And anyway, this is where I am. I'm just showing you where I'm camped for tonight, if you can see it. I'm sure if you can, because it's got a bit dark. I'm by the river.